The wife replaced the lubricant with super glue, then pretended she had something to do and left the house. Taking the opportunity, the husband invited his mistress over, planning to get intimate. But not long after, the room echoed with his painful screams. Just imagining the two of them stuck together like conjoined twins brought the wife great joy. And how did she manage to uncover her husband's betrayal in time? She had her baby to thank for that. A few months earlier, during a difficult labor, doctors were at a loss for what to do when suddenly, a beam of golden light flashed across the sky above the hospital. Moments later, the woman miraculously gave birth to a baby girl. However, the mother-in-law, who had always disliked girls, immediately changed her expression upon hearing the news. One night, while the woman was asleep, the ruthless mother-in-law tried to harm the newborn. But just as she made her move, the baby began to mentally cry for help. Miraculously, the woman, still asleep, heard her daughter's voice in her mind. She rushed to the crib, picked up the baby, and questioned the old woman about what she was doing. The mother-in-law lied, claiming she was just changing the baby's diaper, but the baby immediately exposed the lie through her thoughts. It was at that moment the woman realized she could hear her baby's inner voice. The baby, disgusted by how the grandmother treated her mother, used her powers to make the old woman trip and fall. The woman also realized her husband had never shown up during childbirth. When she asked, the mother-in-law claimed her son was too busy with work. But the baby revealed the truth. The father was actually in the hospital, not for her, but to be with his mistress, who was giving birth to his son. As it turned out, everything the baby said was true. From the day before the delivery, the husband had been attentively caring for his mistress in the hospital, and now she had given birth to his son. Since the man was on the verge of a big promotion, he was worried that news of a divorce would ruin his career. To make it up to his mistress and their newborn son, he promised her a luxury home and planned to eventually kick his wife out of the house. Little did he know, his perfect plan had already been seen through by the baby, who could foresee the future. Even when the wife refused to believe her husband would betray her, the baby told her that he would soon come to the hospital pretending to care, just to ask her for money to buy a house for his mistress. Sure enough, the man arrived shortly after, acted concerned for a few moments, then cut straight to the point and brought up buying a house.